Hey guys, welcome back to Crypto Mischief. Richie here, where I talk about my favorite thing, the entire world, cryptocurrency. That's right. So today we are talking about a huge, epic dump. As predicted on this channel, that's why you should be subscribed to the channel. We're almost 28,000. Fantastic stuff, right? We did predict an epic dump of basically rune tokens and particular ones which I really wanted to buy again. So I'm quite happy about this because what did we do? We knew the halving was coming up. We knew that the pre-mines were going to not live up really to the huge, insane hype that was building, right? So we played the pre-runes game. The idea was to get all the way up to before the halving and start offloading the tokens that you didn't want to keep to put into Bitcoin to then start buying either runes or buying into ordinals, which were massively hyped and then started to collapse. Some of them collapsed way more than I expected. One of them collapsed massively today, and that one would be Runestone, the flagship of runes, right? And that was awesome. We're going to talk all about that and more in today's video. Why did it dump? Why did I buy more? What do I expect from it in the future? High risk, high reward. We're also going to check out some bullish news from two Bitcoin Layer 2 projects, which I've spoken about before, and we have some things to do there very quickly before we get into Runestones, right? So let's just get into everything, right? Before all that, tomorrow, in about 24 hours, 23 hours now I think it is, we do have the whitelist mint for PXP Wizards. It is a whitelist. The whitelist is in the link of this video, right? If you want to get into the whitelist, which will give you free mint, which means you just pay the inscription fee. You don't have to pay the mint fee, which will be after whitelist, right? Then just fill in your details in the Google form below and also pinned at the top of these comments. It will be an inscription collection on Bitcoin. It is 666 unique, PFP pictures that we handmade, right? So this is a kind of an addition to the project we already have going on Polygon. If it's something that you're interested in, then it's your chance to get into a Bitcoin's Ordinals project from day one with a project developer that you know. My face is basically everywhere at this point. From a team which has a proven track record. What's our track record? We also run the Polygon collection. We've already airdropped over $50,000 of dollars, right, to our holders over there in the past 7 months. We continue to give them tools from our airdrop tracking tool. We give a private DAO server from there. We have a growing community of trust, and we just wanted to give more quality to the space. So by moving into Ordinals gives us a nice little hedge in the market of Bitcoin as we're getting developed into these layer 2s and all the other building that's going on there. And now we can join in. So the sign up form is just this. You just will put in your Bitcoin address. Taproot is better than native SegWit. So I showed that in this video up there. Put in your ERC20 wallet as well. If you own the SEC NFT, then I'll give you more preference to getting to the whitelist. And follow us on Twitter, of course. And then just, if you don't have the SEC NFT, just tell me, how you found this. Were you watching me on YouTube? Did you see it on Twitter? These kind of things. If you give me a good reason, then I'll add you, right? Because I'm not Nazi or anything. This is it here. We're on inscribe.io, inscribenow.io. We are 20 hours. I will be pulling this whitelist in about 10 hours, right? So it's 8 p.m. here, so in about 10 hours, I'll be pulling the whitelist and adding it. And then if you're late, then if you do want to still mint the collection, you can, but it's going to cost you 0.0002 Bitcoin. It's about $12, right? Good. At the moment, the inscription price is going down. It went up really high. Now it's down to 0.001, which is good because RunesMania really piked up the inscription fee. So coming now to about $50, $60, should be around about $50. I'm going to keep my eye on this. Hopefully it keeps going down further as we get into tomorrow for the whitelist mint. Right, let's get into the two bullish layer 2 news. Thanks for letting me put out that shill. Shameless shilling. Merlin, right? So Merlin gave out their airdrop of tokens. If you were in Merlin Seal, this is Merlin here, Merlin Chain. We have Merlin Seal over here where you were bridging your funds in, they were locking them up into Merlin Seal, and then they were saying they were going to give you the Merlin token afterwards. So the Merlin token has arrived. You can find it by whatever wallet you were using with Merlin Seal. You had to link up an EVM wallet, and they sent it to that EVM wallet. So you just go to the Merlin Explorer. You can find all the links from merlinchain.io, right? And then you will be able to find your tokens, and you just have to move Bitcoin into that to then get going with it. So you can use their bridge, so you can bridge the chain on merlinchain.io/bridge, where you could just go from Bitcoin into Merlin, right? Sending tokens, right? or you can also use something like Owlto, I believe, to get Bitcoin in there. Then you get access to your Merlin. It's about $1 for the Merlin token at the moment. For example, Bitcoin, Binance Smart Chain into Merlin. Boom, send it in, and then you would then have the funds to unlock your Merlin tokens and start trading them stuff. Now, along with this, we are also able to go into merlinswap.org and use the Merlin token right now in farming for quite high APR. We can get a 873% APR using Merlin with wrapped Bitcoin inside of Merlin Swap. The MetaMask will ask you to switch to Merlin Chain. You'll add Merlin Chain, right? This is where you'll be able to find your airdrop of Merlin tokens. So if I'm in the right wallet, I think I am, then I come to swap and we'll come here, click on this token. You can, and we'll see Merlin here. Yeah, so I got 1,213 Merlin on this wallet, which at the moment is worth 1,300. So it's about $1.10 per token. So I can then swap this into, for example, Bitcoin 50-50, and then just put it in the farm, and then in the pool section, sorry, make a good wide range and sit it in here and get 800% APR apparently. $3 billion are about to be unlocked for Merlin Seal, so let's see what happens there. Moving on, also we have Bit2B2 Buzz, which is another Bitcoin layer 2, and they have finished their parts campaign. So what you need to do is submit your mainnet address before basically today, right? So you come here and come claim to B2 network, put in your EVM or Bitcoin address, claim it, and then you'll be able to get your assets back out. And that brings us to today's topic, which is Bitcoin Ordinals and the runes disaster. Well, not disaster, it wasn't disaster, but it's been pretty shaky, to be honest. What did we expect though? Buy the hype, right? Trending today, Runestone down 54%. Ouchie, right? This is the Ordinals at the moment. Let's quickly have a look at what's going on. So the big movers today, Rune Pups back up to 0.11 BTC, right? This is about where I sold it actually. We have the Prometheans, which are dumping now, 0.06. This is something I'm looking to buy into. Bitcoin Wizards going up again. We see RSIC continuing to rise, RSIC Meta Protocol. We have another RSIC one, which is pumping huge, RSIC Boost, which is up 855% today. Honey Badgers are up. Well, I'm more interested really in what's down, right? Ape Odyssey down to 0.01 BTC. I bought that for 0.03. I am wrecked there. I'm holding it. Natcats have dipped below 0.03. This is my next buy. This is what I'm getting a Natcat. Joining it, right? BTC Machines up. Runers by BVM, again, another Rune token down 28%. So everything with Rune in the name, just like last week, everything with Rune in the name was going up and everything was going crazy. Now everything with Rune in the name is pretty much dumping, unless they haven't yet dropped their Rune token. For example, Bitcoin Burials. They are still at a good price of $247, and they are going to be mining runes for 1 year, right? All you need to do is get yourself a burial, get yourself a Boni, go to their website, Bitcoin Burials, right? And then pair them up in the mine section, then you just start mining runes for a year. I've got a bunch of these, I'm continuing to buy them, and the price is rising very steadily, very nicely, right? So what happened with Runestone? And why did I buy another Runestone? Because I'm addicted. I've got a problem. Lock me up, throw away the key. I'm a degenerate. Right. So we come to, let's do the 7 day or the 1 month. Let's see the pure Euphoria. Look at this chart. Brilliant. Sorry. So they're airdropped to everyone who had done a 3 like inscriptions on Bitcoin with artifacts, I believe, right? And people are like, oh, what's this? It's worth 0.04. Oh, that's nice. Free money, basically, right? And it's dropped to you, right? And then the volume's only like 2 Bitcoin in that day, 2 Bitcoin, 2 Bitcoin. And then suddenly people start to realize, oh, these are actually going to give me airdrops of tokens. They're made by the creator of Ordi. This should be absolutely banging. And suddenly, all-time peak of 0.097, what's that, like $8,000 per token. And then shaky for a bit, and today, insane dump, right? Going from 0.07 in the morning for me, and within 1 hour, it went all the way down to 0.01 is what I saw it at on Magic Eden, and I grabbed one at 0.02 when it really dumped, and since then it's kind of recovered back. Price has recovered. Still number one on Magic Eden, 0.05 at the moment. So I'm still doing pretty well with that buy actually, and you know, nice little cheap action now on these. Owners are 75,000. Now, did you know this was before the halving? That something very important about Runestone, that if you want to be a pretty smart guy about it, this is why I did it. There are only, I put this out on PXP Wizards Twitter, by the way. Follow us here, right? Link in description. Just to select 6,000 elites possess 2 or more Runestones. Did you know that? It's crazy. So most people just have 1. If you're one of them, congratulations. You're in an exclusive league of winners. Follow us. We all follow back. Let's follow greatness. So yeah, so 2 Runestones. Apparently, there's only 6,000 holders before halving, so I'm going to guess there's maybe, now that the price has gone down, might be 6,000 to 10,000 people with just 2 Runestones. My prediction is the reason I bought another one is because I think some projects that are trying to onboard, you know, rune stoners, right, will start saying, you know, don't just have to have 1, you have to have 2 to be eligible for this free mint or for this rollout, this airdrop or whatever they're going to do, right? Which should then start raising the value of them again and then making people bullish. And something that's dumped 54%, that's been having such great volume, I don't think I think it's too low now, it's oversold, and I look forward to seeing it get way back up in value. And then I'm going to sell it. I'm going to buy myself a nat cat. That's my plan. The whole point, now the other question, you know, that's my strategy. And the big question also is, why did it dump? And the only way to understand that is we need to go and see what old Leonidas has been doing, who is the creator of Ordi and the man behind the Runestone. So, Runestone just mined the largest block in history. Oh, that was March 3rd when it all started, right? So, Runestone is going to airdrop 3 meme tokens, which are in the form of runes, right? The first one they're airdropping is this, Dog. He says dog will be the SHIB of Bitcoin, dog will be the dog without a hat of Bitcoin, right? He says it's going to be the meme coin of Bitcoin is his aim, right? With this little cute puppy dog, right? This is the first one he's going to airdrop. He had the snapshot, the Runestone snapshot for dog go to the moon rune airdrop just took place. Each holder will now receive 889,806 dog token per stone. Following the snapshot, the Runestone floor dipped from 0.07 to 0.03, and then it hit 2, and then I saw it at 1. Oh my god, it was very exciting, right? Cheats. People cheating. Look at that, 0.02 here. Imagine having such a low intellect that you decide to FUD Runestone after the snapshot. I'm actually baffled looking at the timeline right now. So it's really funny because all these people are holding this artifact just to get an airdrop of a dog token, which is probably going to be not worth that much. Be honest with each other, right? Is it going to be worth thousands of dollars for owning 1 Runestone? Probably not, right? If I'm expecting $200, $300, right, of free money, then it's going to dump because a lot of rune stuff is dumping at the moment. And then they're going to have to think, okay, what we're going to do with the next one? Maybe we need to add a little bit more utility than just put a dog token out, basically, right? And that's very important. So it's funny because if you know me at all, you know that I spend absolutely ages doing monthly airdrops every month, where every month we're sending out, you know, the way to do it is to find these small up and coming projects, grow with them, make the largest amounts of gains from them, and then, you know, cut off some fat as you're gaining up, and then take that profit, rotate it into other smaller up and coming projects. But then, you know, I did just buy another NFT from them after the snapshot. This is to trade, right? The original one I'm still holding. Why not? I got it free anyway, so I don't see the point in selling it. I see it as a little bit of Bitcoin history, but this like airdrop fever is kind of sickening sometimes when you can actually find good projects that will reward you for holding long term. That's what we want to look for. Yes, volatility is fun and it's an opportunity, but come on, like really, it's every month. Like we do this, SEC does this every single month. Let's find the last one. Yeah, so I got my Matic airdrop last month. This was 1 week ago. We sent out 9,000 Matic, $7,000. 15.5 Matic for NFT, which was $55,000 sent to date since the 7 months since we began with our Polygon NFT collection. That's what we do. We just continue to build out this project, finding pre-sales, finding opportunities, and these kind of things. And I'm hoping that Runestone are going to do that and continue to bring quality value to the space, and not just drop us a dog token that's worth like $100 or $200 and then just say, okay, we're going to do 2 more later, hang on to this thing, and that's it, right? Especially when it's quite expensive to airdrop in Bitcoin, but it's not like they're paying it because they got donated the money, didn't they? Someone said in the comments they didn't, and that was used to buy the block for Dog, so that Dog to the Moon has one of the first blocks of Rune token. But it doesn't really matter, does it? No one. What was the first block of a ERC20 or a BRC or the BEP20? Nobody knows. Nobody cares. So 6 months from now, no one's going to care what the first blocks were of runes either. It's just wasting a lot of gas to try and get that kind of thing. So I don't know. And talking to runes, just to finish up this video. So I'm wrecked, totally wrecked on runes. So I went into my name is tickers Elsa, which is now down 40% today. I got out of this good, right? So I went into this when it was I think 30 cents or something like that, or 0.045. I don't know. I put 3 grand in, and when I checked on it again, it was 4 grand. So I sold some. Then when I checked on it again, it was going down fast. So I just sold everything. And now, yeah, it's gone down 80% from launch, basically, this one. Great stuff. I rotated it into the Nakamoto, Satoshi Nakamoto, because, of course, good name, should be a good meme, memeable, right? But I got that, and it's $6. Now it's down to $5, so that's not going very well either. Basically, there's a lot of bleeding around in the runes because this just not had the effect that I think people had expected it to have. R6 up today. We have Ordinals are dead, which is pumping because Leonidas just tweeted it, and then people start buying it. There's absolutely no value to any of this at the moment. It is a veritable shit show, and I would be very careful playing around in here. This is big boy stuff because everything that looked like it was going to do really well has gone down very badly. So be wary of the runes for now until some kind of utility and some functionality comes to them. I'm going to be holding the Nakamoto and basically waiting for some kind of pump. And I prefer playing around in Magic Eden. Magic Eden are going to launch their runes, page, which should make it way easier to buy them because it's going to be more visual. They'll have marketplaces, they'll have floor prices and charts and things, so we can kind of really get down to it. So I'm looking forward to that. I think that might bring more volume to runes, so that could be bullish for it. But apart from that, I'm going to be continuing to play around with the Ordinals because I like that. I like the artifacts. They are cool. They are fun. I like trading them. Quick trades, slow trades, hodl trades, these kind of things. And of course, I'm really excited that we're going to be launching our very own collection of Ordinals tomorrow. So check it out, pxpwizards.com. Find out more in the description. Come in. The Gauss campaign is broken. They couldn't figure out how to use Bitcoin for some reason. So just the join whitelist is the only place you want to be getting onto if you want to get into the whitelist mint or you want to find the mint. If you come in here and you're seeing it later on, you're thinking, oh, what's going on? Then you can come to the link in the description and mint yourself one if we're not sold out. Let's see how it goes. See you tomorrow for launch. Really happy to be doing this. Cool. Peace. Be good to each other. Don't get wrecked.